We are now on block 7 in topic 7 on page 207. Ended up crazy. A lot of this section is computing numbers with fractions and decimals, so that's the main part that you need to focus on is how we're computing these. So let's get computing.
Hooray.
All right, so we have seen this trail mix recipe before. Now they're telling me some prices of what these ingredients would cost. And number one, Gina had already done some work, and they want us to look at it and see what she has done because we're about to do some work similar to it for the other ingredients. So Gina created a table, and she wanted to find a serving size of 1 for the raisins. In my recipe, what is my serving size? 6. Okay, I've already lost some people. You are paying attention. The serving size is 6. I'm looking at raisins. So, 4 raisins, half a cup serves 6 people. She wants to see how much serves just 1 person. So, she wants to see how much serves 1 person, and she wants to see how much that would cost to serve that 1 person, the raisins. Well, raisins is here. It says 85 cents per pint. Well, 1 pint equals, anybody know how many cups?
4.
2.
2.
Okay. Equals 2 cups. So when I first looked at this table of Gina's work, I first was like, where'd she get 2 from? But then I realized 2 cups equals a pint. So 1 pint represents 85 cents. Because that's what my cost of raisins was, correct? Then she has a 1 here. So what'd she do to that 2? Divided it in half, right? So how can I find the price of 1? Divide the amount in half. How did I find this?
Divide.
So she took half of 85 cents to see how much it costs for 1 cup. So how much does it cost for 1 cup?
0.43 cents.
Formerly known as 43 cents. Okay? Then it took me quite some time to realize where she got 1/12 from. Because it said raisins, there was half a cup. But then I realized after a while, half a cup of raisins serves how many people? 6. She wants to serve 1. How do I find how much cups of raisins serves 1 person? Divide by 6. For a bonus point, what is the proper way that we say to divide fractions? Ramalis. Ramalis. Very good. Bonus point. Multiply by the reciprocal. Baby way, y'all say. Write it, switch it, flip it. So multiply by the reciprocal means to multiply. Reciprocal means to flip the fraction. How do I flip a whole number of a 6?
Put it over 1.
Okay. Multiply that, and I found my 1/12. So 1/12 cup of raisins is in 1 person's bag of trail mix. So I have a little bag of trail mix. 1/12 cup of raisins is in the bag of trail mix. Okay, for 1 person. This is 1 serving. Okay? Is it a half a cup in this bag of raisins?
No.
6 of these would equivalent to
Half
half
a cup.
a cup of raisins. Okay? So then I was like, well, how'd she get 4 cents? She multiplied 43 cents times 1/12, got this. How did that translate to 4 cents? She rounded because how many decimal places are in money? 2, so the 5 rounded the 3 up. Okay, so I studied Gina's work. Now we're going to do some computing of the same manner. So number 2 says the recipe calls for 3/4 cups of peanuts for 6 servings. Create a number sentence that Gina can use to find 1 serving. What operation do I need to do to create 1 serving? Division. What would my problem read? 3/4 divided by 6 equals something. I'm not sure what that equals. So I'm going to have some scratch work down here. And Ramelis reminded us that we multiply by the reciprocal. So we get 3 24s. Can that simplify?
Yes.
To
3, 8, 1, 8.
1/8. So I have now created a number sentence that represents 1 serving. And what ingredient was I looking at there? This time is peanuts. Okay? So the amount of peanuts in each bag is 1/8 cup. In the 6 of these bags, how much cups of peanuts is there? 3/4. All right. Number 3, we're looking at sunflower seeds. Says there are 1/8 cup of sunflower seeds in 6 servings. I need 1 serving. So how does my number sentence start? Divided by 6. Do some scratch work. Multiply by the reciprocal. 1/48. Can that simplify?
No.
No, it is simplified. There's my number sentence. So, how much? Oh, it even has sunflower seeds in here. How much sunflower seeds is in my 1 serving bag here?
148.
148 cup. How much is in 6 of these bags?
1/8.
1/8. Okay, so my recipe makes 6 of these bags. Okay. Number 4, we just found these 2 amounts. Peanuts, that's how much is in each bag, right? 1/8 cup. Sunflower seeds, we just found 148 is in each bag. Okay. Are you talking to her? All right. So our price here says 75 cents per pint is peanuts and 55 cents per pint is sunflower seeds. I need to see how much the price of peanuts is in this bag. Not for 6 of these bags, for this bag. So it is best to figure out how much it costs for 1 cup. How much does it cost for 2 cups? Where are they even getting the 2 from?
The amount of cup.
The pint, because a pint equals 2 cups. So how do I find for 1 cup? Divide 75 divided by 2. Several of you have calculators. Could you help me out with this? I'll show it here because I got 3 decimal places. But how much is money?
2.
2. So I look at the 2 decimal places. What is in the third decimal place? 5. Does a 5 round up or stay the same?
Up.
So it rounds what number up?
7.
Okay, so that turns to how much money?
38 cents.
38 cents for 1 cup, but I need 1/8 of a cup. So I'm going to take 1/8 and multiply it times 38 cents. Well, we talked yesterday kind of you don't want to round stuff to the very end because it messes with your data. So the best method I would do for this right now is I like to pretend sometimes my decimals are whole numbers. How would I multiply a fraction times a whole number? I would put it
Under a 1.
over a 1. So I'm going to just pretend it's a whole number. 1 times 38 cents is 38 cents. 8 times 1 is 8. Then I just have a division problem, so I'm waiting to the end to do my rounding. Otherwise, I would have had to change 1/8 to a decimal, and that essentially rounds a number. So I don't want to do that yet. So I'm going to do 0.38 divided by 8. And how much money is that? 5 cents. The 7 rounded the 4 up. So how much did it cost to put peanuts in this bag? 5 cents to put peanuts in this bag. And pricey peanuts, they're kind of for one little bag. Okay, now let's see how much it costs to put sunflower seeds in the bag. Same concept. To find 1 cup, I probably need to
0.55 divided by
divide it by 2. And calculator people, help me out. What do I get with that? 0.275. So that rounds to how much money?
28 cents.
28 cents. Okay, but I don't have a cup of sunflower seeds in that bag. I only have 1/48 of a cup, very small amount, because those things are real tiny. So what should I do now?
Multiply. 148.
1/48 times 28 cents. What do I like to do with my decimal?
Pretend it's a whole number.
Pretend it's a whole number, put it over 1, so I have 0.28 divided by 48. So far it looks like 0 amount of money. Money is 2 decimals. What number is in the third spot?
0.
5, so it rounds the 0 to
1.
So it cost a whopping penny.
Dang it.
Technically, it wasn't even a penny, but money is rounded, so it technically cost half of a penny to put it in there, but we don't do half of pennies. We have to do either a whole penny or not. You don't get sunflower seeds. So it cost a penny to put sunflower seeds in my 1 package of trail mix. Yes. All right, so number 5, we're getting some totals here. We knew 32 people are going on this trip. We found the amount for 1 bag. How many bags do I need? 32. So, this column, this first column, wants me to find how much of the ingredients of each ingredient I need to buy. Oh, so I need to buy 32 cups of peanuts and 32 cups of this and 32 cups. No, 32 servings. Then this second column wants me to find the price of the ingredients in each bag, but times 32. So how much it's going to cost me. All right, so this first column, let's look at raisins. I'm pretty sure back in problem 1, we saw how much cups of raisins was in one serving. How much was in one serving?
112.
112. So, there was 112 servings there we'll have to work with. What about peanuts?
1/8.
1/8. And sunflower seeds. 148. That's one bag. How many bags do I need?
36.
So 32 actually.
32.
Okay, so 32 over 1. I get 32 times 12. What can that simplify to? You can divide by
2. 2.
okay, so that gives me 16 over 6.
Oh.
I can divide by 4.
Yeah, you
No, I can't divide by 4
Yeah, you can.
right now.
2. One before that.
I can do 8/3. Then that goes to 2 2/3 cups. I kind of ran into the other column. So I need to make 32 bags. I need 2 2/3 cups of raisins. That's the exact amount I need to make, 32 bags. Okay, let's see how much peanuts I need to buy. I need 32 servings, so 32 over 1. I get 32 over 8.
4.
And that is exactly 4. So how much cups of peanuts do I need? Well, exactly 4 cups will make 32 bags. Yes, ma'am?
For the raisins, I didn't simplify. I just did for the 32 over the 12. I put 2 and 8/12. Then I simplified it.
That's wonderful. I like the other method. And then sunflower seeds. I need 32 servings. So 32 times 148. 32 over 48. What can I divide both of those by?
8.
8, and that gives me,
4.
I can do 16. I can do 16. That gives me 2/3. So how much cups of sunflower seeds?
2/3.
2/3. Okay, so that is the amount I need to make the bags. Now I need to know how much it's going to cost. Well, I'm pretty sure I also found how much it costs per one serving too before, right? How much did, what is this, raisins cost for one serving of raisins?
112.
4 cents.
Oh, 4 cents.
I'm going to erase this because it's in my way. Y'all still ready? Skedaddle. Any day now. Okay. Okay, now I done forgot. How much did it cost for raisins?
4 cents.
4 cents. How many sets do I need? 32, so times 32. Calculator, people.
1.28.
I get $1.28. It's going to cost me for raisins. I use the calculator. 0.04 times 32 equals $1.28. Because I look back at my problem 1, and it told me 4 cents was one serving size. Back with us now? Okay, how much does it cost for peanuts for one serving size?
5 cents.
5 cents? You have a question? Oh, okay. Well. And how many servings do I need?
32.
32. And what does that give me? $1.60. All right. Sunflower seeds. How much does one serving cost?
1 cent.
1 whopping penny. I need 32 of them. That's some hard math here.
Oh no.
How much is this going to cost?
32 cents.
32 cents. Oh, 32 of them pennies, huh? Okay. That's pricey. I know that.
I don't know.
I'm probably going to charge $10 per bag of this thing, huh?
Yeah.
So I need a grand total here. How do I get a grand total? Add it. So what do I have?
$3.20.
Oh, I calculated wrong.
Ooh, I got some different answers. $1.28 plus $1.60 plus 32 cents. $3.20. What you got? Why do I have to do the middle? This is how much, that middle tells me when I go to the store how much I need to get of each ingredient. Then this is going to tell me what I'm getting charged for it. All right. Now, we just found 3 of those ingredients. If you look at the table on number 6, those 3 ingredients are filled in with our information, right? Yes. We need to figure out the rest of that. So, granola. They already, thank goodness, calculated how much I need to buy of the granola. They told me the price per pint. And how many cups are in a pint? 2 cups. I need to find the cup. What is jingling? Oh. I need to find the price of 1 cup. So how do I find the price of 1 cup? I divide 125 divided by 2. Someone tell me what that is.
75.
Okay. So 125 divided by 2. How much money is that?
0.625 cents.
0.625 cents, but money is in 2 decimals. 63 cents for 1 cup. But how much cups of granola do I need? 3 5/9. Okay, so if I need 3 5/9 and I know how much 1 cup is, what should I probably do? Multiply. However, I have a fraction and a decimal dilemma here. Here is where I would probably say, let's change this 3 5/9 to a decimal. How do I change 5/9 to a decimal? Divide. 5 divided by 9. Someone, what is that decimal?
0.5.
0.5 repeating. So 5 repeating is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, which means it would round to 5, 6 if I did 2 decimals, right? Okay. So now I have something I can multiply my money by. So 356 times 63 cents. How much is it going to cost me for granola?
$17.09.
Whoa, you got some expensive granola. $2.24. Okay, now we need to look at dried fruit. We We need 2/3 cup of dry fruit. 2 cups cost $1.75, so it'd be beneficial for me to know what 1 cup is. How much is 1 cup then?
0.88 cents.
Very good. 88 cents. I've been hearing that all day. I'm not just picking on one person here, but I've been hearing people say 0.88 cents. When a person says that, you're saying you have 0.88 of a cent. Do you even have 88 whole cents? So if you say the decimal, you have to say dollars, because 0.88 of a dollar is what you have, right? You either say 88 cents or 0.88 dollars, which sounds really weird. Okay? All right, now we're ready to multiply, but I have a fraction here. 2/3 I know is 0.6 repeating, so I need that as a decimal. So I'm going to call it 6/7, because wouldn't one of those 6's round the other 6 up?
Yes.
Okay, so I can do 0.67 times 0.88, and I get 59 cents for dried fruit. Thank goodness mine doesn't have dried fruit in it. Oh, it does. Okay, now the important stuff, chocolate candy. I need to know how much it costs for 1 cup. It costs $2 for 2 cups. $1 for 1 cup. I need 1 1/3 as a decimal. I know 1/3 is 3 repeating. So 1.33 is good enough. So 1.33 times 1 gives me 1.33. Not surprisingly, I'm quite shocked. Whoever was starting to enter on their calculator, I hope you feel like goobers. All right, now the big struggle we've had all day, and it was the easiest thing on the whole thing, is adding and seeing how much everything will cost. And people have been raising their hands and telling me the wrong answer. So I would like you to tell me what you think. Calculate it. Raise your hand if you think you have it. What everything would cost. Total cost per 32 servings. That column there. Raynard?
$7.02.
$7.02. It's about time the first try we get it right. It is $7.02. I wanted you to use the calculator. Oh, very good. Okay, so to make 30, that's kind of cheap to make 32 bags of stuff. Not too bad. So, all right. Next we have we have a container, and it says the total amount of trail mix in this container is 12 8/9 cups. And we want to dispense them into these little bags. And do we just randomly dispense?
No.
Is that fair?
No.
You ever got a bag of chip and open it and realized you only had part of the bag full? It's quite annoying. We're not running business that way. We are making sure everybody gets the same amount.
I don't care. I want the most.
Every bag is getting 2/3 cup poured into it. Okay, so there's not going to be any hidden secrets when they open the container. Number 7 wants you to estimate approximately how many bags that would fill. With no calculator, whatever, just jot down a number. Just any number, it doesn't matter, it's not going to count against you. Jot down how many bags you think can be made if we pour 2/3 cups and we only had 12 8/9 cups. Just jot a random number. I'm going to walk around. I actually want to see what numbers you wrote. All right, let's see how many it's actually making. So we need 12 8/9 divided into 2/3. I don't like working with mixed numbers and dividing, so I'm changing this to improper, and I'm going to cheat and use a calculator. So 12 times 9.
You seriously
108. No, I didn't. So 116 over 9 divided by 2/3. We don't divide fractions, we multiply by the reciprocal. Times 3 halves. 116 times 3. Why do I? 348. 9 times 2.
18.
And when 18 goes into that, 19 whole times.
I got 15.
1/3 back.
I was so
So, let's think about this though. They were 1 off.
I was $8.5 billion off.
Just about. Let's think about this though. Am I going to make one of these bags with 1/3 full?
No.
So how many bags would I essentially be making?
8.
Can I round up
Yes.
and make 20? That would stink if you got the 20th bag. That's apparently what the stores do when you open that bag of chips and there's like 4 chips in there. So how many bags can I make? 19. Okay. What's our last number? 9?
8.
Okay. So, number 9, they wanted to see how much it costs for everything. And we found out that to make 32 bags, we needed 2 sets of those. So that gave me a total of $14.04 worth of ingredients I had to buy. And then we also had to buy the bags. I needed 1 box of those, and it cost $3.44, which leaves me now in debt $17.48. So they want to know to break even. So to break even, that means my balance is 0. I didn't earn anything, and I haven't lost anything. Well, they want to know what I should charge per bag. Well, if I charge $1, how much have I made? 19. Am I going to break even? I'm going to make more. Is that what they wanted? So I know the price has to be lower than $1. Anybody know how much it would cost?
I do.
What?
90 cents.
90 cents. So 90 cents times 19 gives you $17.48.
Maybe.
Someone with the calculator tell me.
I didn't know.
$17.10. Did I break even?
No.
No. So it's close. Okay. Okay, I need 1748. Try 92. What's 92 cents times 19 bags? Okay, so if I was to charge 92 cents per bag, I would totally break even. But if I'm like most people that sell stuff, where are we standing? In front of like Market Basket or Walmart and we're selling stuff, right? They're gonna come up to me and say, oh, how much is this? Am I gonna say, oh, it's 92 cents?
No.
What should I probably charge for this?
$1.
Okay,
Overpriced.
so if I was to charge $1 then, it's making you erase. So if I charged $1, how much profit would I have here? Or how much would I make?
19.
Sold 19 bags, how much? Listen, if I sold 19 bags at $1, how much money did I receive?
$19.
$19. That means I'm going to add $19 to my debt. And how much have I profited?
$1.52.
52 cents? Let's check. I don't remember. It is correct.
That's what I was trying to say.
But you weren't listening to the question.
Yeah, I know.
All right. We have done some major computing. Well done. Thanks for listening. Have a great day. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Awesome.